Well, good evening. Didn't do too bad today. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's see here. Yeah, DoorDash was pretty good today. I found out the reason why I got. The guy told me it was that Farmer Boys that gave me that 1 star. He dumped some fries on the floor, and the lady beside him told him to get more, and he didn't want to. But he did, and he went out back, and I wondered if those fries were hot or not. And obviously they weren't. Because, the guy said, yeah, you were 2 minutes early on the delivery. When you're eating cold food, you're going to be mad. So, I get the blame for that. Just, he's a dipshit. Just all you have to do is take 15 seconds, put those fries back in the fryer later. 10, 15 seconds. Shake it a few times. You know what I mean? But, yeah, 484, 68 deliveries in 4 days. Made $76. Let me see. I started at 9:40. Active 4 hours. Not bad. Let's see. $7.92 Jollibees. A lot of people like Jollibee. $7.90. I got $2.42, $4, $2, $3. Panda Express. I got a 0 on that one. But the peak pay was good. Good old Panda Express is 0. I got a 0 on the running chicken. Well, the GPS put me in a different freaking neighborhood, man. But it was still hot. And, so, yeah, whatever. It probably took maybe a minute and a half. I was like in a different neighborhood down the street. Freaking GPS. Yeah, $6 tip on this one. And this one was a $5. And this one was tipped after the delivery. So not terrible. It was a pretty good day. Oh, man, I tell you, though, I cut it close, man. I cut it freaking close today. I had a 4-hour block I did. The blocks aren't dropping today. Yeah, and I was in Casa Mesa. Just so close, man. I almost didn't make it to the block in time because I just did that one more delivery. And of course, it took me into Casa Mesa. Of course, all the traffic down the 555 there and going into the neighborhoods jammed up at that time, So, yeah, I made it back though. So it's like, man, because I wrote to Amazon and they're getting to be as bad as Uber's support. I'm not talking about not getting the offers. I'm talking about swiping on the offer and it says somebody else took it. I'm literally batting 0%, even if I took 5 seconds. You know what I mean? It's like batting 0%. What's going on? And they talked about cancels, but I don't really have that many cancels. Let me see. So, yeah, not bad so far though. $408 doing it part-time. It's not bad. Made $537 so far. And I made 33 in tips. And I only did like 5 deliveries. I did 1, and then they called me back, and then I did like 4 more. So, not bad. I made good tips on Amazon Fresh yesterday. Man, I just wish I could get more of those Fresh and Prime blocks, man. Because it's like an hour and a half and you're done. Those are sweet. Today I was in Tustin. 40 stops. Got it done, though. I got it done. Not a big deal, but it is what it is, man. $72. It's not bad. And then I made the 76, so it's doing fantastic. Standing details here. Amazing work on time. I'm on time. On time cancel. You see, I mean, when they talked about my reliability is still good. I only have like a couple, but I couldn't have made it. I was, of course, what I typically do. I'm on Friday night, and I'm waiting on the blocks to drop, and I accepted one, thinking it was next week, and I'm like, holy crap, I couldn't get there anyway. So then I canceled it right away, and they wrote to me about that. So, I mean, I'm unfantastic on time cancel. So, but I'm reliably getting a 4-hour block. So, doing the DoorDash and then doing the 4-hour block, I'm happy with that. Because I'm able to make over 100 a day pretty easy. And it's not hard work. So then I know I can pay my bills. So, and I ran yesterday 5 miles. So I'm happy about that. I'm going to run again tomorrow. So yeah, that's one thing you see. I told the guy, it's like I wasn't being a dick about it, and I joked around. I'm like, if they see missing or a skimped portion of fries, they're going to think the delivery driver helped himself. Because, of course, there's all these news stories of several Uber Eats drivers and other drivers that have eaten food. You know what I mean? So, please, you got to fill it up when you spill it. You know what I mean? Don't be a dick. He didn't want to do it either. And then, of course, he went back and got cold fries. Delivery driver gets the blame for that. So that's just something to look at when it comes to, yeah. Just be smooth, though. Because if you're not smooth and the restaurant complains about you, they could deactivate you. Checker, somehow, I don't know, got an email from Checker saying that I failed the background check. Like, what the heck, man? I didn't fail it. But, I'm not really doing Uber anyway. So if Uber terminates the partnership, what can you do? I mean, that thing last year, someone that drove my car 2 years ago, I got that dismissed. And of course, it definitely makes sense why I believe it's illegal for them to not hire you because you got charged with something. Because obviously I was driving for Uber in California at the time, like 6 hours before my car was used. There's no way I'm over in Massachusetts. I flew there and then went all the way to Western Mass and then all the way back to Gardner, Mass in 6 hours. That's impossible. So obviously, you know what I mean? I was innocent of that. So if you can be like, well, we're not going to hire this candidate because he got charged with something. I mean, it's not an ethical thing to do. Yeah, because then basically being charged with something is just as good as a conviction. Yeah. So yeah, that's crazy. Checker. But then they wrote to me and they said they didn't see nothing. It could be a phishing email, possibly. I didn't respond to that. I responded to, I searched my email from past correspondence with Checker, and then I wrote to them from that. So, yeah, gotta be careful online, man. It's a lot of scams, but yeah, so I hope that you guys are doing well. I was going to go buy some weights yesterday, and Walmart was totally out. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Everybody's working out at home. So, yeah, I'm going to start lifting weights as well. I've got my miles up to 5 miles now and a 10K before that. So I'm doing the miles now. So hope you guys have a good night, and thank you.